Kieran, one game quickly following another at the moment. What's the mood in the camp like after Tuesday?
Yeah, it's good, but really focused because not too much time to enjoy the victories at the moment because the games are coming thick and fast. So, yeah, it was a noisy bus home for the first hour, and by that stage everyone was exhausted. And Wednesday the thoughts were turning towards another big game, and we're looking forward to getting back to Portman Road now.
It seems like a group that really relishes that, though. Obviously the moments are there to enjoy, but a group that really enjoys the challenge of knuckling down on the next one straight away. Yeah,
I think they're enjoying playing together at the moment, and they're enjoying playing in front of our supporters. So it's always a great feeling when you win a big game, but we know the challenges are big. We know the next opponent is really strong, and the players want to get back out there again. So we're enjoying taking each game as it comes and going out and keep trying to perform as well as we can, and giving the fans reason to enjoy watching us.
We've reached that Saturday-Tuesday period of the season where that kicks in and probably never really stops from this point on. But how does that change your prep, and how does that change a week for you guys?
Yeah, the obvious things is less training time, more recovery, more time in the classroom, more of your learning has to be, individually or as the group through analysis, and the ones who are playing more of the games are really recovering and getting ready to go again. Of course, we've got a big and healthy squad, so there's some really good training going on. The players who've trained the last few days fully are training excellent. Culturally, we're in a really good place with that, and there's some good work going on. But for those who've played, certainly like the last two games, for example, it's about recovery physically and mentally, and do the preparation for the next game and get ready to go again.
Yeah. How are the lads physically? Obviously, that Saturday-Tuesday period's sort of started.
Yeah, they're good. We had, everybody training today, including Christian. So, the squad is big and healthy, and we're in a good place. We know we're having to push really, really hard in every game and find new limits physically within ourselves. But that's what we want. We want to, we want to be at this level. We want to get better individually and as a group. So, in every capacity, we're having to push to new limits, and certainly physically is one of them. But we'll be fine. And Saturday 3:00 at Portman Road in the full stadium. That's that's enough provider of all the energy we're going to need.
To have everybody training at this point of the season, that's a real positive, isn't it? Not the case at every club up and down the country, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, it's a big positive. And a good reflection of the work from everyone behind the scenes. But these things can come in cycles, so I won't get too excited because things can change very, very quickly. But it means at the moment we're in a really strong position. Lots of competition, lots of depth, different qualities in the squad, and everybody fighting to be part of it. And those who aren't starting games or aren't even making the match day squad, they're still pushing, helping the group, being a big part of it and ready to perform, because everyone knows it's going to be a really long season and we're going to need everyone.
Yeah, no Leaf or Caden at Southampton on Tuesday night. How are they doing?
Yeah, they both trained today for the first time for a good bit of the session. So we'll see how they are and make some decisions regarding this weekend. Of course, the games are coming thick and fast, so you try and make all the decisions for not just for the short term, but I say we had everyone out there today, which was brilliant.
Yeah, and Christian, you mentioned already that to have him back's great too.
Yeah, very much so. Puts us in a really, really strong position in that department. He's going to need a little bit of training time as well. Today was the first day I think that he joined in some small-sided games, so he's going to need a little bit more time to be match ready. But it's great to have him back out there, and gives us a real quality in that position.
Yeah, different challenges, different tests every week at the moment. What are you expecting from Blackburn?
A really difficult game, I have to say. I think they're a really, really good team, and probably better than the supporters, more of a challenge than the supporters in the stadium might instantly realise, because maybe it's not Southampton, or don't recognise all the players as easily as you do the Southampton ones. But I think they're an excellent team. I think the manager's done a really good job. Of course, they were in and around the playoff positions pretty much the whole of last season. Got a really clear identity, settled team, ethos, and a clear way of playing. And they do some things that I like, and I think it's going to be a really big challenge for us. On the other hand, of course, it's a challenge to play us at the moment, and we'll also focus on predominantly on ourselves and what we can do. But certainly, it's an opponent to respect. I think a really good team, and it's going to take a big effort from the players, but a big effort from the supporters. You know, tomorrow when you're coming home after a busy week and 2 big away trips, it's great to be coming home to a full stadium, and we're going to need everyone in fine voice, and the players are going to need all that support, because it's going to be a game that's going to take a really big physical and mental effort.
Yeah, and the same applies for the next few weeks as well, because it starts to run a 4 in 5 at home, which is a great run to have.
It is, yeah. It's nice to have the home cup draw, which is important, and then a couple more home games before the international break. So, we're enjoying playing, home and away at the moment, but there's still nothing like coming home to Portland Road and feeling the full stadium and the support at our backs. And I think we've already showed this season that we can be a formidable opponent at home, but we've also showed, in the Cardiff game, which I think was the last home game in the league, that when it's not going our way, that we'll stick together and we'll keep going, and we're going to need that, certainly a lot more periods coming up. So I think there's a great connection there, and we want to keep trying to build that.